So hey, I got a lot of banana coins from that last level, so let's go cash in.
Gonna go fill Cranky's disgusting pockets.
It's worth it, cause this opened the way to the best level in World 1.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know which one this is.
So sometimes you'll open up a path that's shorter than the main path. I think the first two worlds are equally long, so it doesn't really matter. So, welcome to Sunset Shore.
Yeah, this is the first Silhouette level, and they are gorgeous.
Look at that. I'm gonna be honest, I wish there were more Silhouette levels, because these are really pretty.
Yeah, there's proportionally probably about the same amount in Tropical Freeze. It's really only like maybe one every world or two. It's really disappointing.
That seems like more, because I only remember like 2 or 3 out of this game total.
Also, credit to this level because it has a unique track. Sort of.
I mean, it's still a remix of Jungle Japes, but it's a really nice, smooth jazz remix. So these platforms will go horizontal if you pound under them, which is a thing I didn't actually know the first time I played this level, because I didn't have it in my mind pound on things when I'm in front of them to interact with them.
Yeah, if this was Tropical Freeze, there would have been a switch you could pull to do that, but...
This is not Tropical Freeze, and I guess Rare wasn't really as adept at signaling, hey, do this, yet. For DKC. I gotta say that Sunburst is really pretty.
Like I said, this game in general is very pretty, and the Silhouette levels are the best of them.
Yeah. The Wii may have been pretty underpowered for last gen, but they still got a lot of mileage out of it for some really good, pretty games.
I still think that Nintendo made some sort of pact with Satan for making the Galaxy games look like they do.
I would not be surprised. I also think a lot of it's because like Nintendo's art styles tend not to be too detailed, so when you scale them up, you get about the same level of detail. If that makes any sense?
I guess.
I suppose I should mention that in this game, if you see sequences of bananas, like that circle bananas over there, or just maybe a line of bananas, oftentimes you will get a thing for collecting them all. So as it turns out, there was a puzzle piece up top that I thought was the way to progress, but now that I've destroyed the way up there, I can't actually get it.
Yeah, it's not always signaled very well as to which way you are supposed to go, especially in situations like that. But in general, it's usually a safe bet that if you have to interact with something, that is usually the way forward.
generally, yes. Oh well. I think that's 4 levels now. I've gotten, like, all but one puzzle piece.
Oh boy, is it barrel cannon time?
It's barrel cannon time.
Yeah, there's a lot of, the interactivity with the background definitely shines with the barrel cannons.
It's really cool when the barrel cannons are being frustrating, I mean.
Because, like, you know, you shoot through a rock and that causes the statue to start falling, so you have to get out of the barrel cannon before the statue falls on the barrel cannon and destroys it. It's done really, really well.
I just wish I weren't so bad at barrel cannons.
Yeah, and then there's this, the more, generic barrel cannons. Also, that was excellent timing.
I really don't like some of these barrel cannons because they are timed so that me in general, I will just land right into an enemy's path. Here's a puzzle that I kind of fail miserably at.
Yeah, that one's pretty bad. I don't know why they included that one, because it's pretty awful.
It's dumb and annoying. All for a puzzle piece that no one really gives a shit about. Also, if you try to go back into puzzle entryways, there will be a barrel that just shoots you back the way you came, so you get 1 shot per level run.
Again, that's another thing that comes from the originals. For the most part, once you... Oh, no, go kill yourself. Kill yourself right now.
Done.
Yeah, as I was saying, that's another thing that comes from the originals. In general, with the exception of DKC1, which had a lot of just, like, open caves. But in general, once you get into a bonus level and give it a shot, that's really the only chance you get for that particular run.
So if you like interacting with the background, you'll like this section. Also, I really feel like those last 2 barrels were, the ones you have to time, specifically just to fuck you over if you think, oh, I'm just gonna keep mashing the jump button. Also, I guess don't be too hasty with that last barrel there, because then you're gonna miss the, actual barrel.
Alright, so one of the things you might notice that has been kind of conspicuously absent is, water. There is no water in this game, at least not as you would typically know it. Water in this game is strictly a death pit.
We will see some instances of water not being a death pit in the next world, but it will still kill you. But yeah, this game does not have any swimming. It's all land or, other vehicles. One of which we are going to see in this level, I believe.
Well, considering it's called Crazy Kart, I have a feeling I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Oh, they are my favorite. I mean, technically speaking, they're awful. I mean, they're basically mandatory auto-scrollers, which you have to memorize, but goddamn, I can't help but not smile at a good minecart level.
I'm gonna be honest, of the two vehicles in this game, I kind of prefer the other one a little more.
Well, the other one is better purely on music, but...
Yeah. That's the main thing, really.
No, I think the control mechanism for the other one is worse, though, so...
Whatever, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, here's a minecart. I don't like the minecarts very much in this game. You can bounce on enemies, which you need to do if you want the K. But don't always bounce, because it can lead into trouble sometimes. Like if you bounce on this guy, you miss the puzzle piece.
Also, once again, we have more DKC music. This is the original minecart stage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, I'm gonna say, do you get hit at all in this? Because that's the other...
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Okay, then we'll talk about it in a second. Okay, so yeah, the really, really bullshit thing about the vehicles in this game is that you get one hit no matter what, and that's one of the biggest things Tropical Freeze fixed.
Yeah, because as it stands, it's really frustrating, like, just doing an enemy bounce off that tiki, like, and then, like, crashing into a wall because I didn't see it coming. Also, I really don't like the position of that K. You have to jump at, like, the last second. Or, not K, the N.
It's nothing really new for that.
It's not, but I'm already not a big fan of the minecart, so asking me to do that for this is asking a bit much.
Although this is my favorite part of these levels, when things get really silly and you start, like, going on land and other shit like that.
Yeah, those are really fun.
But alas.
We're done. We're free. So, now that I think we've got that, I think that was the last level before the boss.
It was indeed.
So, because I got all the Kong levels, or Kong letters in every level, we not activated this stage. 1-K.
Oh, this is what I was waiting for. The K levels are just... Oh, they are wonderful. I love these levels.
I've never actually played them before recording these, so these are technically blind runs. I'm adding a timer in just so we can see how long I take to get through them.
So, for those who are unaware, the K levels are very, very long, they are very, very hard, and there are no checkpoints.
I don't know if I'd say they're very long, but yeah, everything else stands. And if you get hit, there's no way to replenish your health.
So, yeah, basically everything this is basically one long endurance gauntlet of perfect platforming. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, the first couple runs really suck because you gotta learn where everything is and how to do it, but once you know what you're doing, these levels are just an absolute joy to play.
Yeah. I will say though, this level is pretty good if you really need to farm banana coins or if you need to farm lives. Because that section right there is a pretty easy, like 7 banana coins and 2 lives. For the most part though, I don't think this level was, well, the level itself isn't bad, it's just I'm really bad at precision platforming in this game. Especially with the later bits, because they expect you to bounce off enemies, and that's kind of hard for me to do because I don't like the enemy bounce timing. Also, fuck you if you want to get all the puzzle pieces in one run, I guess.
Yeah, there is a non-zero amount of suiciding for puzzle pieces in this game and the sequel, so... Well, that one was your own fault.
Yeah, that one was just me stuttering because I missed one and I didn't really know what I was doing.
So yeah, I can definitely see where you were fucking up the enemy jump timing there.
Yeah. I mean, I pressed the button, but I guess I pressed it too late or something, or too early?
It's usually if you're coming off of anything even remotely related to the Rare games, it's usually you're doing it too early. Or too late, rather.
Yeah.
Because, like, in this game, you have to do it right as you land on it.
Yeah. That little cut to the beginning there was just to show that once you die like 8 times in a level, you can activate the super guide to just have the computer show you how you're supposed to do this level, but you don't collect anything. So it's really not helpful for the K levels because you need to actually do them yourself if you want to get this orb.
But what does the orb unlock, ChaosArgate? Do you know?
I do know, but we will see much later.
Much, much later. There's only 1 K level per world, so that's gonna be a while.
Look forward to that. Anyway, it's boss time.
Oh boy. Let me, say just how excited I am.
I don't know why I checked for a secret back there. There's never any secrets in the boss levels as far as I know. So this is Mowgli. He has a big target on his back for you to jump on.
This game is not the most subtle when it comes to bosses.
Nope. I mean, really, it's just jump on Mowgli's back whenever he doesn't have the spike on there. There's not really much to say about him.
That didn't hurt you?
Yeah, I guess he doesn't hurt you if you don't touch if you, like, touch a not spike part of him.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, so this is the boss pattern that literally every retro Donkey Kong boss will follow, from now until the end of time. You hit it 3 times, and then it gets mad, and it slightly changes its pattern. And then it gets mad again, and then you hit it another 3 times, and then it dies.
As far as I can tell, there is one boss that does not follow that pattern to a T, but it still at least goes through the motions of the pattern. And after each boss, you get to beat up another Tiki.
Aw, you fucked it up!
I don't know why. Like, I was just furiously shaking the Wii remote as soon as it started.
That's because you have to wait until it tells you to do it, and then you start beating the shit out of it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, I treated it like the barrels at the end of levels. Well, now I know.
So there we go. We have defeated Jungle, and now we go to Beach.
Hooray!